Is this live? No. No. This is all a dream, actually. So C major. This is my first test to make sure my checkpoint saved. Hopefully it did. I will be sad if it did not. I will be quite sad. I can't tell if TikTok's working because it doesn't look like it's working. But my chat is saying it's working. So there's that. Let me refresh the stream on TikTok to see what happens. People are coming into the chat, but I'm not getting any video. So if you're watching on TikTok, let me know if you can see anything. Because according to my stream preview, you can't. Which is an issue. Hopefully you can. What's the hardest you been? We don't know each other that well, so I don't think I can answer that question. How you doing, Braden? Oh, the audio is desynced. So glad I figured that out quickly. We'll fix that right now before I get anywhere deep into this, because that will drive me nuts. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that's perfect. I see lots of people coming into TikTok, so I guess TikTok's working, even though on my end it looks like it's not. So again, if you're watching on TikTok, say hello, so I know that you're there. Yo, what's up, Brett? Thank you. I don't know why my stream preview is not working on TikTok, but it's fine. Oh. Oh, okay, let's go. I don't know how long the stream's gonna be. I got no sleep last night. I don't know why I couldn't sleep last night, but I did not get to sleep. And then I kept waking up. It was way too early. So we'll see. I did start early to try to make up for it, though. Started a half hour early. Oh, I just missed. Well, welcome everyone coming into TikTok. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget to like the stream if you like it. If you don't like it anyway. That is super helpful to me. If you're watching on TikTok and you don't know, I also have started a second TikTok channel that covers all my fitness stuff. So your timeline from me will not get bogged down from any of that pesky fitness video stuff. So if you want to keep seeing it, you're gonna have to follow the fitness TikTok. This doesn't look like what I remember. Yo, Brett, thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna get that, actually. Oh! Oh, 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 oh. Y'all, I had like a really intense arm day on Saturday. And then on Sunday, like, and so I know that my left arm is slightly weaker than my right arm. Not a lot, but there's like a slight imbalance. My right arm is my dominant arm. So for every arm exercise, I did like 1 extra set on my left side. And then I woke up and my left arm was like killing. Like not in like a bad way, but like, oh, I definitely worked out my arm last night, you know? But it's still a little bit like sore. And today was supposed to be my like next arm day. So I did back instead. Still a lot of like arm usage in my back day. And then I was just gonna do arms tomorrow. Because my rest day is Thursday. And I was like, fuck that. I'm just gonna rest tomorrow and work out Thursday instead. I don't often switch around my rest days. I'm pretty consistent that way. But I think I just gotta listen to my body this one time. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself tomorrow though, not working out. I'm also going to probably feel guilty about it at some point and probably at least work out slightly anyway. Nothing intense, but I often do some active. I do like active rest days usually. I don't usually do like full on like do absolutely nothing rest days. So we'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. Probably just some sit-ups and maybe some ab rollers or like some core work probably. Something that isn't too intense on my arms and like no actual lifting. Brett, I appreciate all those likes. You're killing it. I need someone. No one out there seems to be able to out-like Brett. Y'all gonna let Brett be the only liker around here? Wow. Y'all just gave up that easy? Gave in to Brett? You let him win like that? Oh, okay. So back and forth a few times. I'll tap him all.
Twitch like.
Yo, Rando, thank you for the 101 bits. Okay, and then spin. Okay, and then I gotta go back to that chuck. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna have to re-grab that, it looks like. This wraparound chuck maneuver here is kind of tough. Okay, okay. And then I'm gonna jump off him. There is a throw block there that looks like a block grab. You love a good wraparound? Me too. Okay. Oh, tried to go a little too fast. Tried to do it a little bit too fast. Just a little. This is actually super, like, tough. These guys are just all over the damn place. Do 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 do. Oh, okay, okay. I did not think I was gonna. This screen scrolled a little weird, so hopefully hopefully I'm okay. Oh, what? How come I didn't get all of them? I jumped not high enough, that's why. Oh my god, that part is like nerve-wracking. What? Oh, there's a spike too. So you gotta go right away. I gotta land on that and do a block jump. Yo! Videtti! Thank you for the 200 bits. Thank you so much. Tickerwang, I have to go to work now. My god, may God Mario bless you. Yeah, thank you. This looks hard for real. Yes, this is hard for real. Absolutely.
Defy by Simon, defy by Simon, defy by Simon, defy by Simon, defy by Simon.
Yo, C-Major, thank you for the 35 months. Every time you do that, it just reminds me of that moment where I beat Kaizo 3 Bowser. And immediately it's Defy by Simon for like 30 seconds during my like celebration. Good times. Ellie, chill out. Like real. Really? What's wrong? He can't hurt you. What's he gonna do to you? Lick you? Cats always fight. Specifically, one cat fights with the other cats. That's literally it. Everyone else gets along. I missed the wraparound. I did. Oh look, another one's coming to fight. Oh, he juked me. Are we scam training? Holy shit. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Okay, not under the computer. Nope. You ain't going under there. Where all my cords are. Chill. Go fight somewhere else. Go fight in the kitchen. You can do that.
French.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Videtti, thank you for the gift sub to Pompous Player? Pompous Playa. You're the Tapper Man? Literally every time I start stream, my camera is moved because she runs under there to run from the other cats and like pulls on the camera wire every time. She never moves the camera while I'm streaming, which is impressive, but every time I start up stream, my camera's facing the wrong way, and I know that's why. Every time. I do need to actually like get my wires all straightened out, so like get them all in like those little tubes and stuff. Oh, there she is. Yeah, you can be up there. That's cool. Stay up there. You don't need to growl from up there. You're safe. You're literally behind me. What are you doing growling? Yeah, I know. I got a new desk a couple months ago. And I just haven't gotten around to cable managing it. Ooh, that's not the way I normally do that. Oh, I killed him. Oh, I gotta throw it up. I gotta throw it up, jump off him, and then re-grab it. Oh, and then I gotta juggle it, I think. I'm pretty sure that's a spray killer. Kistenchi, thank you for the 100 bits, you cheapskate. I love that alert. It's a standing desk, yeah. Well, it's a both. I'm sitting right now, but I can move it up. It's electric. Which makes the cable management a little harder because you need to have the cables to be able to work for both. I just want a hype emoji. Fair. Well, it works for me because I'll be straight up honest with you. I don't know how I'm gonna pay for my domain name when the renewal comes up. It's coming up soon. And I do not have the money to renew it. So that worked for me. Hype emoji for you, domain name for me. Domain name for what? My website. DefyByDefault.com. Oh, I missed. Which right now, I can't remember if it points to my YouTube or points to my stream, but I got rid of the actual web hosting because I literally could not afford to pay for the web hosting anymore. So the actual website's gone, but I use it for like my merch. So like merch.defybydefault.com brings you to my merch. Which Christmas merch is live now. If you missed the announcement in Discord. I didn't renew the sweater. Honestly, I just don't trust that it's gonna be good enough quality. The ugly Christmas sweater. So I did not put that back up this year. I don't want someone to buy it and have it be shit quality. But I know the shirt looks good. How did I not get that? What's up, Anna Banana? How you doing? Okay. I try to make it so that people buy merch. There's an actual alert, but I don't think it works. Not that merch gets bought that often, but like I feel like there should be an alert when it does. Do not believe it's working. Oh my god, that's a little bit fucked. So yeah, you may have noticed that I am not playing Mario 64 or GoldenEye or anything tonight. It has been delayed. It may have been delayed again actually. But it might not be tomorrow either. Although tomorrow's Wednesday, so there probably wasn't going to be a stream tomorrow regardless. I may try to stream tomorrow if it arrives. Just to do like an unboxing at the very least. Oh, son of a bitch. What's up, Nino? Nailing it? I mean, I don't know if I'm nailing it. I'm not doing too bad, though. It's alright. Making some pretty decent progress. I did not think I was gonna get that jump. You, I swear to God. Juking me, left and right. Anna, thank you for the golden boxing glove. Thank you so much, Anna. This game is hard enough on its own to ruin my day. Nice. Who is going to be playing Metroid Prime 4 when it comes out next week? Who's excited for Metroid Prime 4? Who's excited to watch me play Metroid Prime 4? Anybody. Anybody at all. Anybody excited to see me play Metroid Prime and not Mario? I don't know how I got that. Oh my god, that's fucked. That's actually fucked up. Okay, I'm jumping too soon to the chuck. just started playing Mario and I'm stuck in Mario 2. I can't finish it. Mario 2, like SMB 2 is a tough game. For sure. I think out of the actual original like Mario games, well, Lost Levels is the hardest one, I guess. But Mario 2, I think, is the hardest one after that. But it's just so different. Unless you mean Lost Levels, I guess, by Mario 2, which technically Lost Levels is Mario 2. Birdo is Nemesis? No, Phanto is Nemesis. Phanto is like one of the scariest enemies of all time. Phanto and Angry Sun, the two scariest enemies in all of Mario. Phanto is the mask that follows you around when you grab a key. Oh, that was a shit jump. I wonder if iOS bot ever tries to use my emotes in other channels. Oh, Angry Sun's easy. I'm not saying he's hard, he's just terrifying. You can literally kill the Angry Sun with a shell. Like, he's not a hard enemy. He's just terrifying. Same goes for Phanto. Like, it's actually not that hard to avoid Phanto. That's why I made Angry Sun my love emote. I turned that frown upside down and made him my love emote. Ooh, I almost hit that muncher. Okay, I thought I hit it that time. That's tough. This close to win? Oh, not even. Definitely not. I probably haven't even seen like a fifth of this section yet. We're basing it off the first half. We are not close to the win yet. Okay. This game's absolute hell. It is. I swear to God, it always looks like he's gonna be in the middle, even though I know he's never in the middle. I go for it because it just tricks my brain because that's where he's headed, and then he turns around. He's like, "I'm not in the middle, you idiot. I've never been in the middle." And I know that. But I still keep doing it. I don't learn. Ellie? Ellie? Come here. Come up here. Come up here with me. Come on. Stay up there. You're up with me. Stop growling at the other cats. What's wrong with you? She's not even close to you. Y'all hear this? Definitely hear it now. Ollie. Stop antagonizing Ellie, please. Yeah, why am I not getting this? He is gonna run away and, like, scratch my neck or something, I bet. Alright. I'm just gonna take her into the other room. BRB. Come here. Yeah. There we go. Separated them. Man, the timing of this is so rough. I would have to juggle that fucking block 1,800 times. Wouldn't be the first time in a Kaizo level I've had to juggle throw blocks though, so. The VHS. Oh, why did I do that? The dev made this section so bad. You know, this is only the first level of 28, I believe. Something like that. It's only getting harder from here. Oh, you bitch. I got more guts than you. Well, I mean, that's all I do is play these in stupid hard levels. Sort of my thing. Ooh, am I gonna? Oh wow, I did not think I was gonna get over that muncher. How they make me play with NHL 94, I feel that. Man, I used to love NHL 94. Definitely not played that in years. I used to love hockey games back in like the NES, SNES era. I have not. I mean, I do own like a PS4 NHL game. NHL like 2018 or something. I don't know. But I haven't even played it yet. It was given to me by a friend because he got like the next year's version. And he's like, I don't need this version anymore. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll take it. Ooh, did not think I was getting over that muncher again. I don't know how I'm getting over it there. That's all I play. Great time in sports gaming. I think one of my favorite NHL hockey games is actually like Blades of Steel for the NES. I used to love that game. Oh man, classic Konami was so good. I like that Konami's like making a return and actually like making games again. And they're not just making like pachinko games. Pachinko machines. I do need to get the new Silent Hill at some point. But the Metal Gear Solid Delta, like reboot, remake, whatever, was amazing. I hit exit accidentally. It was amazing. They did such a great job with that. Silent Hill 2 remake was really good. Cannot wait for the next Metal Gear collection. I love that they used to cheat the Nintendo policy of only so many games per year by just releasing games under other studio names. Which is why all those Ultra games existed. Ultra, the only reason Ultra existed was so Konami could release more games per year. Because Nintendo had some arbitrary rule where you could only release a certain amount of games per calendar year on the NES. As part of like their quality control. Okay, and then... So I gotta juggle that block and throw it here. And then... I don't know, I guess it's a Disco Rex? So I probably just do regular jumps off him. And I'm guessing he's just a Disco Shell, but a Rex. Yeah, cool. Lost my YouTube chat, there it is. Ultra made some good collabs with Konami. Well, it wasn't even collabs, Ultra was Konami. It was the exact, like literally was Konami. They just used a different name for those games. It wasn't even a collab, like, literally was just Konami that developed those games. The only reason they used the Ultra label was to get around the minimum or the maximum game allowance. No, they weren't a subsidiary. Like, they literally just created Ultra as a name so they could release more games. If you look it up, I can't remember what the number was. What's up, Shao? Nintendo only allowed a certain amount of games per year to be developed on the NES. So to get around that, certain companies would make alternate labels, pretend they were different companies, and release more games and make more money. Konami did that under the Ultra label, so that's why Ultra exists. And once they got rid of that, Ultra stopped existing, and they just went to Konami for everything. That's why Ultra literally only exists on the NES, essentially. But like, I'm pretty sure all the TMNT games were all under the Ultra brand. Like Metal Gear actually was Ultra. The NES versions of Metal Gear was Ultra. Wow, look at all these cool raiders. Yo, Pooh, how is the Speedy Boy run fast time horses going? I was watching a little bit. I try not to watch too much Dram 3 so I can, like, be trolled a little bit without getting spoiled. But I still have to pop in every now and then. Yeah, all the TMNT. Yeah. Welcome in, everyone. This is not gonna be as good as Pooh playing this. I'm really behind on Dram 2 because I was sick when it came out. So I didn't stream for like a week, basically. Want to see the first level again? Don't worry, you'll be seeing it all night long. We ain't getting out of this tonight. This is my purgatory. Promise? I promise. Don't worry. I promise. You bitch! I didn't bother reading the physics changes in this game. I was like, ah, I'll just be surprised. I wonder if that was a mistake. I read how all the menus work, and then it said got the physics changes, and I was like, yeah, I don't need to know this. I'll get there when I get there. Who hasn't beaten it? Oh, okay. When I saw like the title of the stream and popped in every now and then, I just assumed it was like speedrun practicing. Oh god. Oh, okay, we're good. You spent 4 hours in the first half of a later level today? Oh, okay, I did see that level. The block changing one. Cause I popped in a few times. See what was going on. Oh, I didn't spin jump. Yo, Ronnie, how's it going? Thank you so much. Yeah, I definitely look a little different from the last time you saw me in person. Which was GDQ 22. Hopefully I'll get to go to GDQ again. I will not to get political, during the current administration at any point, probably. 4 to 5 hours per section. That seems about right based on like where everyone else is. Like, I know, like, sorry for the rage bait. Oh. I very rarely rage. I kind of regretted not going to the last Mario relay year. But A, I could not afford it. And B, it was just not a good time overall for me. When did I get the? Oh, we got it last night. I had the checkpoint before I posted today's video, Valor. So we've been on this section all night. I mean, I didn't stream pretty much after I got the checkpoint. I got the checkpoint, checked it out quickly, and then called it a night, but... yeah, we got the checkpoint last night. I would say, compared to Casio, so far I do think this is harder. Maybe not harder than Lexapro, but... like, first playthrough, I mean, I beat the first level of Casio pretty quickly. This part's fuck. I assume with spoiler-free, no backseating playthrough where you don't want any comments on how other people did. I don't care how other people did. I mean, I am basically spoiler-free. I haven't watched anything. I've popped in a few streams here and there to say hi to people, but not enough to retain any information on it. And I haven't seen any of the trolls or anything. Because you know I like to be trolled. But also, this game is so hard. Like, I'm not gonna be as like crazy. Like, there might be a point where I look up videos of this because it is so hard. I might have to be like, what do I even do here? If it's as custom as like some of the things I've seen. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. As of now, I guess, short answer, yes, spoiler free. Oh yeah, no, I don't care about that. I know everyone took like a long time to beat this. I saw stream titles. It's like, oh, still playing this game. Oh, might beat this game. Maybe tonight. And I remember Juz posted the comment of like being on the level for 7 hours or something. So yeah, not. I know this is hard, and I was told ahead of time this was exceptionally hard. I should go just beat Kaizo 3 again for fun to make myself feel good about this game. Man, that transition right there is tough. I still haven't got the first checkpoint yet, and I beat Grand Prix World 3. Oh yeah, Grand Prix World 3. So far, I mean, Grand Prix World 3's, I did the first like 9 levels in my first stream of Grand Prix World 3, so definitely this is harder. Not even a question. I technically do have a 3-exit run of Grand Prix World 3 that I could upload from my first playthrough. I didn't time it though, I don't think. I should retime it and actually submit it. That'd be funny. These sections look super hard, and they also seem really long, which only exact. Yeah, so I would say, based off, like, Penga even said in the readme that the sections are hard, and like when he released it, like all the sections are super hard, or long, I mean. But it seems like one section is about the equivalent of an entire level in length. That's kind of how it feels. So, like, what controller we're using? I'm playing on an original hardware Super Nintendo, so I'm using a Super Famicom controller. I'm using a US Super Nintendo, but I'm using a Super Famicom controller. I do have a Super Famicom too, I guess, that I could use just to have the full Japanese hardware vibe, but your favorite level to watch is an early one? Nice. I did get the first, I found the first portrait. I didn't think I was gonna find it because I assumed it would be in the first section, but it was a pretty obvious spot. I was like, there's definitely a secret here, and there was. I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 US or North American Super Nintendos. I have 1 Japanese like Super Famicom, and I have a Super NT. Dinner time? Yo, take care, Valor. I also have 2 N64s, like a black one and a jungle green one, and my analog 3D was supposed to arrive today, but then it got delayed. And then now it says supposed to arrive tomorrow with a possible delay, so it might actually be Thursday. We'll see. I just want to open it up and smell it. Is that weird? Maybe a little weird. Well, I actually am not familiar with Super Retro Trio. What company makes it? I feel like that sounds like a Hyperkin. Like naming. Do all the Super Nintendos work? They do. Yes. They all work. I also have 2 NESs. I have multiple of, like, pretty much all my hardware. Yo, what's up, Walnuts? I kind of feel bad I'm not wearing the Pooh hat for the Pooh raid. Is it actually... Oh, here we go. It's actually sitting right here. You know what? Just in honor of the raid. We'll bring it in. There we go. That's better. Want only Kaizo or only standard? I very rarely play standard hacks. I still need to play a Plumber for All Seasons at some point. I know that's supposed to be quite good. Retrobit made Super Retro Trio. It is Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis combined. Oh, I think I've seen that, actually. I use a Mister with the original controllers for most retro stuff, but the NES is only like $100 at the retro game store, so yeah. So yeah, I use, all my consoles are original hardware, except for my Genesis, which is no longer works. I use the Mega SG, like the analog Mega SG. If my Genesis worked, I'd still use that, because I have everything running through a Retro Tink 5X as my upscaler, and it just makes everything look so nice. I want to get the new PlayStation, like Super PlayStation, maybe? I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Super PlayStation, something like that. That looks sick. I don't need it, really, because I literally have the PlayStation and the PlayStation Mini, like the PS1. And they both work. And a PS3, which plays PlayStation 1 games. But I still want it. It looks cool. I just like collecting hardware. Use the analog. Analog Pocket is one of the... Well, no, I shouldn't say one of the only. Because I couldn't get an analog until after, like, the original analog. Like, I don't have the NES analog. And, like, to get one of those now is, like, $2,000. They need to re-release that. They never will, but I didn't get an Analog Pocket. I'm not a handheld gamer, for the most part. Like, my original Switch has been... Well, not now, actually, because I gave it to my wife when Switch 2 came out. So it's her Switch now, and she uses it handheld all the time. But my original Switch was literally docked from 2017 until Switch 2 came out. I never used it handheld. I use the Analog Pocket with... Oh yeah, I literally just read that comment. I don't know why I thought that was new. I do want a Pocket, just because I'm a big fan of Analog's hardware. It's always super high quality. So if they ever restock them, I may pull the trigger on one. But I feel like the next thing I'm gonna get is like the Super Station or Super PlayStation or whatever that new PlayStation is called. It's not actually even out yet, it's just pre-order right now. It's not Analog that makes it. Man, this part sucks. This is hard. I actually really like the level design in this level so far. Yeah, Mike Chi does such a great job with Retro Tank. I will always support Retro Tank. They're like Retro Tank and Analog are both. Well, they always make limited stock because people shit on Analog for this. I will defend Analog a little bit. A lot of times their stuff stays in stock forever. So like they're probably scared to have a lot of stuff on hand that's not gonna sell. Like their last NT run.
Your favorite viewer for over 3 years, Dram.
Yo, okay, how you doing? Thank you for 37 months. The last Super NT run was in stock for like 9 months. People act like, oh, they sell out, blah blah blah, they never make enough, but like they really new products, yes. But when they do restocks, they're so niche that like they really don't sell out for a while. Like the Pocket last restock was actually restocked for quite a while too. So I get why they don't just have like unlimited stock on hand, because they don't want to be sitting on all that. They're a fairly small independent company. Yeah, they kept releasing a bunch of colors. I really want it. That's the one time I really wanted one, because I am a sucker for like the transparent plastic look of the 90s. Whenever I get my EverDrive 64, I'm gonna get a transparent plastic one. My NES EverDrive is transparent. Yeah, oh yeah, I wouldn't have done it, I guess, if I already had a Pocket. But not having one now, if they release one of those, oh, man, that'd be so tempting. I love the transparent plastic look. That's why I love my jungle green N64. Also, all those colored N64s are like worth a ton of money. Especially the blue one, or not the blue one, the orange one. I think the orange one's worth like a stupid amount of money. The jungle green one's like the most common, so it's not really worth that much in comparison. Fuck. It always tricks me that he's going to be in the center. I know he's not going to be, but I just do not learn. But yeah, my Analog 64 hopefully will be here tomorrow. Again, I don't need it. I literally can stream N64 through my Retro Tank without any issues. But boy, am I looking forward to playing with it. My Super NT's been like in a box for like 3 years though. Like in the Super NT box, not in a random box. It's just boxed. The hardware looks really nice. Yeah, it looks really nice. I agree. 100% agree. Hey, how are you doing tonight? How are you feeling? Always, want to make sure my favorite viewer for over 3 years is feeling good, you know? I went way too early there, wow. I know the EverDrive X7 is currently not working with the analog 3D, but Crix is also like working on it. Sounds like it's just gonna be a patch. Did I find the secret exit yet? I don't think there is a secret exit. If there is, that's news to me. But it didn't have the icon of a secret exit, so I do not believe it does. Oh my god! Okay. The second time getting here. So I need to grab the throw block, throw it back up before I land on the Rex. Probably land on the Rex, and then I could probably throw it directly to the right. I should be close enough to do just... There's probably just one juggle, and then throw to the right. But will it be on screen? That'll be the problem. You can't hit a turn block that's off screen. It should be on screen by then. How you doing tonight, Celtic? God, I keep timing that jump. I believe there is. Well, that would be a spoiler. Rain for the next 24 hours, better than snow. We had like a kind of a bad snowstorm last Wednesday. But it was like overnight, and then it turned to rain in the middle of the night, and it was all gone the next day. But I like left work, and like there was like 4 inches of snow on my car. And I was like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? And then literally the next day there was no snow. I think I'm gonna buy finally a snowblower this year. I don't know if anyone... Oh my god, what the hell? Anyone remembers... A few years back, I posted a crazy snowstorm in Pooh's Discord. And we get that here quite often, so I was like, oh, I should get a snowblower. And I still have never done that. I have a pretty decently sized driveway. And it's pretty brutal when it snows heavy to manually shovel it. So did we. Now 90% of it is melted. Yeah, like there's literally no snow right now for us. We generally don't have any snow that sticks around until after Christmas. Like we don't get real snow until like January, and then we just get bombarded. Like it's the snowpocalypse. Man, that's rough. You have to shovel every... No, I wait till it's done. I'm not shoveling more than once. I'll shovel all that fucking 10 feet of snow all at once. No way in hell am I shoveling every 2 hours. Nope. What's up, Marmalade? Marmalade, you know I'm playing on Super Nintendo, you silly goose. How you doing tonight? How you been? Love the hat. It is a nice hat. When I saw the purple one, I had to replace my old classic yellow one that I got from the Yeti. Back when Pooh's merch used to be on the Yeti. That's the olden days. I have a few of his Yeti merch. There's the old classic yellow old logo hat. And that, if anyone remembers, like, the old yellow mosaic shirt, I have that. Pretty much all my merch outside of hats, though, is now quite a bit too big for me, because in the last 14 months, I've lost like 160 pounds. So, can't wear a lot of my streamer merch anymore. It just looks silly. As a whole person, yeah, it literally is like half my size. I was from like 320 something to 160 something. That's a whole Defy. Proud of you. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Realistically, it's even more than that, in fact, because I've put on... I would say I put on at least 15 pounds of straight muscle. Because I'm doing, like, pretty heavy, like, 2-hour-a-day weight training. My goal is to do a competition in 2027. I'm about to start my first bulk, actually. Because I'm at the point where I have, like, super well-defined lean abs, and I'm like, okay, we can bulk now. I can build my arms and chest out some more. So, Monday, I'm actually starting my first bulk. Man, that's rough. Yo, what's up, Chaotic? That's super rough. Okay. At least I'm getting there a little more consistently. Kodak, how you doing tonight? Yo, Jenny, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Hope you're doing well. TikTok streams have been going actually pretty well this week. It seemed like TikTok had like semi-shadow banned me, but I don't know, the streams have been actually decent this week. So maybe they finally like me again. Maybe since I started posting my fitness stuff on a separate channel, they're like, okay, now we'll show your Mario stuff again. Am I counting my hours? And what do you mean? Oh, like in playing this game? No, I don't count hours anymore. I find it's just too toxic. I still have people that like literally will make fun of my Grand Poo World 2 playtime from like 5 years ago. Doesn't matter what I've done since then. And like that's all they focus on. So like, you know what? I don't need that toxicity in my life. I don't count deaths. I do not count time. The only exception in recent memory was Grand Poo World 3 Bowser, and whenever I jump back into Casio to finish it off, I will do the boss timer for Fennel. For Casio. I really only have a level and a half of Casio left. I just stopped playing it so I could play this. I'm literally midway through Lexapro right now, which is like the hardest level in the game. Especially if you don't stream for long hours. Yeah, well, I used to stream for 3 or 4 hours at a time, but with my new job, that's just not really possible. Because I get up at 6 a.m. now. And I can't really... I do stream earlier now, but I can't stream early enough that I can do it that early. I keep saying my new job, like it's still my new job. I've been there for... This is my 3rd year there. Not really my new job anymore, but... I still consider it that way. I still consider myself new. Yeah, no, the only time I use a timer now is during a speedrun. Usually. Like, I would say 95% of the time. It's only when I'm speedrunning. I'm trying not to go so far right when I bounce off that, but I'm just jumping right into him. Set resolution of Switch 1 sold like 5 times as much spoilers Easter. Nice try, iOS bot. You almost got a sentence there. You almost did it. I'm proud of you. You were doing so well there for a week where you're actually like engaging in conversation that made sense. And now you're just back to gibberish. Whose streams you been hanging out in? Probably because I'm here. What's up, Cass? How you doing? I was semi-speaking of you yesterday. Talking about people from Surrey. Oh shit, I didn't think I was gonna get that. I could have made that. I didn't think I was actually gonna hit him. But how am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. I'm getting close to Christmas break, which is nice, because I have a pretty extended Christmas break. Like, I legit only have, like, after this week, 2 weeks of work left. Oh, shit, I kept going. After this week, I have 2 weeks of work left, then I'm on Christmas break until second week of January. So I get a nice, like, solid, like, 3 to 4 weeks off. It's exciting. It is exciting. I think I'm gonna put the Christmas tree up this weekend. I kind of want to get a new Christmas tree this year. Do all day streams? No. There's 6 people living in this house. And I do not have a dedicated stream room. I will start doing day streams actually for my workouts. Because I'm going to start... For those of you who don't know, I have my DefyByDefault, like Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. All does super well. Like 200,000 people follow me on TikTok. Instagram's like 20K. And then I just started like fitness. I set like second fitness account to follow like my weight loss stuff and like my bodybuilding stuff. So I have a second account now on TikTok and YouTube. Technically also on Instagram, though that's really just kind of like my main personal account that has always existed. The DefyByDefault one technically was the second account, it just does way better. But once I get the ability to stream on YouTube on that account, I will do YouTube streams of my workouts on the fitness channel and other type fitness related streams. And those will probably be not necessarily day streams, so I don't actually work out in the daytime, except for on Wednesdays and sometimes Fridays, because I work nights on Wednesdays right now. But every other day I work out around 6 p.m. my time. 5:30, 6 p.m. is when my normal workout time is. Come home from work, make supper, drink a pre-workout, go work out. That's my night time schedule. Are most of my subs fitness buffs or Kaizo community? Very little people follow the fitness stuff. Again, these are my TikTok fitness account I literally made 4 days ago. It has 11 followers. So if you want to follow it, it is tiktok.com/@Jeff.Trainer. Jeff spelled Geoff, because I spell it the original way and not the American way. That is my name, yes. For the record, my first name has been on display on my Twitch channel literally since I started streaming. It's always been accessible to anyone who's wanted to see it. Son of a bitch! It didn't go far enough. Literally, you could see my name at any point on Twitch. Not while I'm streaming, I guess. It's my offline screen, but... Damn, want to share your sin with us too? Oh, I don't have time to share all my sins with you, Cass. We'll be here all night. What's funny is there was one time where Sin, speaking of sins, like Sin reached out to me to let me know that my government name was displayed on Discord, and I was like, oh, that's fine. It's not a secret. Yeah, I'll put links in chat here after the next step. If anyone actually wants to follow that, why not? I don't have social set up on Twitch for that stuff. So if you want to follow the fitness channel... Oh, why is it set to streaming? What? Oh, I hit the wrong button. This is the YouTube for the fitness stuff. Link's not going to work on TikTok, but at least you can see it. And this is the TikTok for the fitness stuff. For anyone that wants to follow there. Otherwise, I'm DefyByDefault everywhere. No, well, I already saw a difference in my viewership on TikTok posting the fitness videos I was posting, Marmalade. That's why I made the separate TikTok. So I can keep everything separate. Like, the fitness videos weren't getting a lot of views. That's normal for posting outside your niche. But then my Mario video started kind of having an issue too. And I was like, oh, okay, no, can't have this. We gotta separate this stuff out. Same thing goes for YouTube. YouTube just doesn't work like that. Like, you basically need to have separate channels for separate concepts. Some people can get away with, like, super crazy variety YouTube channels, but for the most part, it doesn't really work. I need 50 subscribers on the new YouTube channel to stream, though. Which I didn't even know there was a limit, because I've never been under that, really, on my DefyByDefault channel, at least when I started streaming. So I didn't even know that limit existed until I tried to do a fitness stream, and I was like, oh, I literally need 50 subscribers first. Okay. Makes sense. You need something like, I think it's like 10 or 30 on Twitch. It's not a very big number. Maybe it's 50. No, I think it's 50 only to be affiliate. I don't even think that exists anymore because they made all those changes. I think pretty much everyone's monetized now on Twitch, right? Isn't that what that big update was a few months ago? It's kind of weird. I'm sure there's metrics and reasons behind it, because streaming takes bandwidth, it costs money, so they probably want to make sure somebody has some sort of audience before they allow them to use up that bandwidth. I don't think it totally is weird or doesn't make sense. Especially on YouTube, where it's actually higher quality. The streams are higher quality on YouTube, so it would be more bandwidth. Granted, Google has more money. Maybe not more money than Amazon, but more, well, actually, maybe they do. I have no idea. But definitely more money than Twitch itself. I think in the afterlife, I'm going to make it my mission to watch every video on YouTube. Good luck. I think even with, like, unlimited time, like an eternity, you would still never be able to watch everything, because more hours of video is being made than you can watch at any given time. So it's just constantly going to be growing. There will constantly be a bigger backlog. Even if you watched it, like, on, like, 5 times speed or 10 times speed or something like that. It's a crazy statistic. I'm gonna look it up. How many hours of YouTube released per hour? I can't remember what the statistic is per minute. Can't find it. As of 2022, 500 hours of video are uploaded every minute. That was 2022. 500 hours a minute. Yeah, every minute. And that was, again, 2022. It's definitely more now. Oh, 100% Marmalade. We are honestly living in the golden era of, like, entertainment. Like, there's no way you could ever be bored. There's always something on YouTube. Video games, there's, like, literally more video games and wide variety of video games being released now than ever before in history. Like, it's crazy. Even first-party Nintendo games, I can't even keep up with them before the next one comes out. And that's first-party. I mean, that's just Nintendo, though. Sony hasn't released a first-party game in fucking 3 years. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I love Sony. But Naughty Dog has not released a game yet this generation. And probably won't. Which is crazy. When they released Uncharted 1 through 3 and Last of Us, all in the PS3 generation. Which is essentially what Insomniac has done this generation. I don't count remasters as new games. So So as far as I'm concerned, they've released nothing this generation. They say they're involved in the remasters and stuff, but I am doubtful they did much with the remasters. Usually that kind of stuff's not even handled by the original team at all. They wasted all their time making that Last of Us multiplayer game that got canceled. And now they're doing Intergalactic. The only game you'd like to see a remaster of is Ocarina of Time. Real talk. This is gonna be like a deep cut. Outside of Chrono Trigger, which is my favorite game of absolutely all time. And Final Fantasy IX, which sounds like that remake got canceled. It was happening at one point, but it sounds like it's since been canceled. The game I want like a remake of the most, more than anything, is Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight. It is the only Dark Forces Jedi Knight series game that has only been released on PC. It has never been ported to anything else. It's not available to play anything else, anywhere else. It's only the original PC version that exists, and like you can play it on Steam through DOSBox. But again, there's no console version of it. It's never been updated in any way, and it is one of my favorite games of all time. The only competitive multiplayer shooter I've ever been like a top player in my life. I probably would not be anymore, but I was at the time. I pretty much never lost a game in that game. Ocarina of Time is the best Zelda game. Ocarina of Time, again, we talked about this last night, I think, is my least favorite 3D Zelda game. I actually think Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are both my least favorite 3D Zelda games. Favorite is Wind Waker, followed by Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, followed by Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and then Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. With that said, I don't dislike either of those games. I quite like Ocarina of Time. It is an amazing game. I just think it's a very important game in that it was the first 3D Zelda game, but I do not think it's the best Zelda game. And I know that's definitely a hot take for some. Wait, I cannot regrab this. And that's a very similar take I have with Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy VII is my least favorite main series Final Fantasy. Again, absolutely love it. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. Still one of my favorite games. But I pretty much like every other main series Final Fantasy more. I guess the only exception is, even though I spent like hundreds of hours in A Realm Reborn, I would say Final Fantasy VII I like more than the MMOs. You don't like 15? Oh, I love 15. I thought 15 was fantastic. And I also think the 13 trilogy is incredible. I think those games get absolutely shit on for no reason. Especially Lightning Returns. Lightning Returns? Oh, Final Fantasy 5. I like 5. I like 5 for sure. Yeah, no, I love 15. I actually might rebuy it for Xbox. It's like super cheap on Xbox. I might buy the Royal Edition or whatever it's called, because I only have the base game. I played and platinumed it when it came out, and I did not play. There was like one like kind of platforming DLC that I played, like a platform area. They're very different from the main game. I have the PS5 version. I own all the Final Fantasy games. Multiple times. I have a quite large collection of Final Fantasy. I think you're right to an extent. A lot of people see Ocarina of Time as the best because it was the first game that said the story, the side quests, and gameplay are stellar. Yeah, like, again, I think it's a great game. 100%. Love it. I love it. But I like the world, I like the art style in Wind Waker more. I like the music in Wind Waker more. Did you play / like 16 Marmalade? I haven't played any of the DLC for that either. Again, I got the Platinum Trophy for it. And then I never went back to it when the DLC... I'm not a DLC person. I very rarely play DLC, honestly. So I quite often never play DLC. Unless I get a game after the DLC's out and I get, like, the Ultimate Edition. Like, something like that. Or I get to a game later. I'm keep mistiming these Rexes now. Only the demo? The demo was great. Also, I'm pretty sure the demo unlocked something or did something for the main game. I don't remember. I streamed the demo when it came out. That playthrough is definitely somewhere. I should also mention Link to the Past is the best Zelda game, period. It's better than all the 3D Zelda games. I haven't beaten 15 yet, so 16 can wait. Fair enough. Yeah, 15 was so super fun. Link to the Past is also your favorite? Yeah, it's so good. I can see an argument for Skyward Sword being the worst 3D Zelda game, for sure. I like Skyward Sword definitely a lot more than the average person. I also had no control issues with Skyward Sword on the Wii when it came out. Have you ever thought about streaming Link to the Past randos? I would need to replay Link to the Past again before I did that, because it's been so long since I've played it that I would be absolutely terrible at a rando. That would not be a good time for me. It's been... I did an Ocarina of Time rando last year at some point on stream. Yeah, that's the one I'd want to do, Marmalade, is the Metroid one. If I did one, that's the one I would do. I love Super Metroid too. That's another game I would have to replay. It's been a long time since I've played Super Metroid all the way through. I've done like an hour here and there. Because I mean, it's a game I have in my collection, so every now and then I'll pop it in. I don't like how in Skyward Sword you can't change the controls and have to use alternate controls. I mean, you can in the Switch version. If the controls is your only issue, they have regular controls in the HD remake or whatever it's called. Or emulation. Yeah, Zelda's a game I think that would not suffer too much, even from like input lag from emulation. Not that input lag is as much of a problem as it used to be. I don't think it's as sensitive as something like playing this. Like playing this, any amount of input lag would be absolutely atrocious. I'm not gonna get that. Ocho, thank you for the GGs. Yeah, no, it's barely noticeable now. Like run ahead and stuff has kind of fixed all that stuff. I think with this, like Kaizo, like super precise Kaizo with like frame perfect stuff, I would still notice it. Because I definitely noticed a difference when I switched from emulation to hardware, which was actually after my Grand Prix World 2 playthrough. So I did all of Grand Prix World 2 on emulator with like run ahead and all that stuff. And I definitely I do notice a difference. But with when you're not worried about like frame perfect, pixel perfect stuff, yeah, you know, you wouldn't notice it. It's like the modern argument of wired controllers versus wireless controllers for like shooters and stuff. Like I know so many players that won't play like modern shooters. I mean, use keyboard and mouse anyway, but if you're using a controller, people always argue that wired is better because of the input lag. But unless you're like a really, really good competitive player, I feel like you would never notice that with a wireless controller. But I know a lot of people that swear by always having their controllers wired for competitive first-person shooters. Les Jeux de Nu. I feel like you unfollow me and refollow me every time I'm live because I literally get a follow notification from you every stream. Is this your way of making me notice you? I notice you. I see you. No, it's Les Jeux du Nu. I don't know. It cuts off, so I don't know what the full name is, but Les Jeux. He's playing Les Jeux with me right now. The fuck, what time is it? 10:20? Okay, 10 more minutes. Notice me, senpai. 10 more minutes and then we will find someone to raid. And then, if my analog 3D shows up tomorrow, I'm going to do some GoldenEye, I think, tomorrow. If it does not show up tomorrow, I will play, probably nothing because it's Wednesday. The only reason I'm streaming tomorrow is if it shows up. I don't normally stream on Wednesdays anymore because of my schedule. But I probably will if it shows up. And then this will return on Thursday. I gotta figure out the stupid chuck jump is kicking my ass. Not this one. This one's also kicking my ass, I guess, a little bit. Not as badly, though. Man, I'm really struggling with this jump now. Oh my god, yeah, I'm definitely going a little backwards here. Acknowledge me, streamer. I see you. Whoa, what happened there? Like, they hit each other. Purane's not been here to keep me hydrated, and my lips are so dry. You know I can't hydrate, though, without being told to. Thank you, Kusenchi. Somebody got the hint. Oh my god, how do I get that in time? Man, that sucks. I think I gotta fast fall there so I can hit the Rex faster. I'm just too slow. I'll give you a double sip on the house. Oh god, that's good. That is so good. For free? Oh, that's way too early. What the heck? Keep your blood full of the ocean. It's good for your electricity, Jello. Yeah, my electrolytes are definitely super important. Actually, I've been not doing great with my electrolytes the last couple days, which is probably actually why my arm is still sore from my arm workout Saturday. That and I pushed it really hard. And clearly, you still use your tricep in a bunch of exercises that aren't like arm specifically targeted to, so like a lot of my chest stuff and back stuff still uses my tricep quite a bit. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay, I think it's time to wind down. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, man, I gotta figure out the timing of this. I'm pretty sure I'm doing mostly the right thing. It's just pretty tight. Alright. Let's find someone to raid. It is raid time. Do 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 do. Where are we gonna go? I am actually gonna raid a good friend of mine who is playing Marvel Rivals. Make sure... I have a tendency to raid people as they're ending stream, so I'm just gonna peek in real quick. Oh no, it's still actively playing, so that's good. I have known Dennis for a long ass time. Like over, I think over a decade at this point. Super cool dude, super chill. Go say hello. If you've got my morphing Power Rangers emote, we'll raid that in the chat. Have a great night, y'all. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. If not, I'll see you Thursday. Bye-bye.